here again. You're probably curious what we're going to do next to rebuild our garage into a beautiful atelier. In this video we'll show you how we are going to change the wall on the side of the coffee table. Eer had a great idea to do something that's more customized. I'm really looking forward to see what it's going to look like. You'll see. On the right side you see a small window. That side of the wall we want to use for the coffee spots. I have a custom-made table that I used in my previous apartment/studio. This time we just want to use it as a coffee table, and I'm probably also going to use it as a desk to have my meetings, do some other small stuff. So what we have in mind for the wall is to add some wood on there. Around the wood it will just be plain white and clean, like the rest of the atelier. And the wood will make it feel warm and comfortable, and you'll create this little lovely nice sweet spot where I can just focus and concentrate on my work and probably my coffee. In the meantime I'll start sanding the windows, and I'm also going to clean out some of the stuff that's still in the garage. The wood that we are using is called rhombus wood, and it has a different shape, so it creates a nice effect on the wall. We're cutting the wood in the length that we need, and we're just keeping a small wedge between every part to keep the same distance everywhere. Here you can see that we added some wood on the sides of the windows. This was mostly to cover up the gaps that you could still see between the window and the wall, so it makes it look way more finished. Now next up is the frame of the wall that we want to add to the room. We are going to cover these with plasterboard so we can create a nice gallery wall. So the old windows had a few rotten spots in the wood. We tried to remove everything, and now we're using a special filler to repair everything as good as possible. The windows actually took way more time than we thought, but in the end it will probably be worth it. I am now going to start taping off the glass, so when we start painting the windows we are ready to go, and Eric is going to finish off the sanding on the inside. All the holes in the wood are covered up now. We need to sand it one more time, and then it's ready for the paint. I think we got around 34 plasterboards. These should cover the whole studio. We are going to cut them in size, and they will be the base of our walls. Building the studio is really a dream come true for me. I'm really thankful for, of course, Eric, who's really helping me out a lot with the studio, but also all the collectors that have supported me through the years. Of course, my family and my friends who are helping me out and always are very supportive with everything that I'm doing. So shout out to all of them. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible for me. I'm really happy to see the plasterboards up. Now you can also see the small space that I had in mind in the back of the studio that I'm going to use for storage. Things like adding my printer over there and probably also a tiny fridge. Yes, Ear's doing a lot. He's good at it, he's strong, he's fast, he knows exactly what he's doing, but I'll be helping him more later down the road. I think we're actually a really good team. I'll be doing more of the nitty-gritty stuff and help him wherever he needs me. Before we move on with the rest of the boards, we need to install all the electricity. We're going to add a lot of sockets. We also need to change all the lighting, and we're going to even change like all the wires in the wall. We don't have a lot of experience with that, so we have some extra help for tomorrow. So today my dad's here. He's going to help us with the electricity. We're going to see if we need another group. And he's just going to help us out. Everything is still connected to the house, so we want to separate that. We don't want to have any trouble when we plug in like the heating, the fridge, or anything else that could overload the system. My dad is completely in charge. I'll just be helping him out and I'll be cleaning up after him. Eric is going to help him to cut some holes in the walls so we can blindly install all the new wires. Furthermore, we're going to remove everything that we just don't want to have. We're going to take out the old nails that are still in the wall. And we do want to keep the garage door just in case we'll ever need it in the future. Together we are deciding where all the plugs and sockets should go. In the spots where everything's finished and we don't need to do anything in the wall anymore, we can proceed with all the plasterboards. We still had some wood lying in the garage. We are going to use some of it for some of our shelves. The rest of it we're going to move to another place. This is the end of the video this week. Thank you for watching. If you are curious to my art, you can find my website in the description down below. Make sure to like and subscribe the video, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Ciao!